Hello and welcome. Today what we are going to achieve with this video, I am receiving messages from Telegram how to approach the questions in exams, like which question we need to attempt first and what is the strategy, how to manage the time and everything. So I am going to cover all this point in this video. So before wasting any time, let's start confident learning. These are some of the point I wanted to highlight here. The student used to do mistakes related to that one. The first one is the carry unnecessary material, just like you have to carry your hall ticket and everything with you. And nowadays we have computer based exams, so nothing like that where you have to enter physically in the classroom. But still you have all this unnecessary material which is required during your exam. And follow the instruction carefully. Sometimes it has happened that they might change some pattern or some strategy related to MCQs, related to the negative marking. So you have to read the following instruction carefully. Reach your center before time, so you will be relaxed. Take a good nap or take a good sleep day before the exam, so it will be very good to channelize your mind and think properly. And the most important point is manage your time during the exam as well as make a strategy for writing an exam. So we will concentrate mostly on these 2 points: how to manage your time and how to make a strategy of writing the exam. There, what I would like to highlight here. So you can divide the question into three parts: part one, part two, and part three. Sometimes we have the questions which have the direct answer. So when you are reading the question, it will give you the direct answer. So approach that question first if you are 100% sure that this is the answer. So it will save your time and you will complete too many questions related to that. After that, if you think some question has some solution or some, you can say, what should I call it, that some calculation is required to solve all these questions. And sometimes we have too many big questions to read, like you have big graphs and big paragraph to read to solve the question. You can keep this question aside for time being, if you wanted to save the time. So at the end of the time, when you have all these questions done, then you can attempt this question, because it will take time to read the question itself. And solving them, maybe it will take less time to solve as compared to other, but reading this question will take too much of your time. So what I am suggesting you in part 2, you have some question which need some solution. In that you have NAT questions or some MCQs or MSQs type of questions are there. MSQs in related to jam, I will discuss this later. But when you have some question which need some calculation, you will try to attempt in a second part, so you will have some more confidence after solving part 1, which may be may be the bulk part of the question. Just like if I am talking about the jam MCQ has two part, from 1 to 10 and then 11 to 30. This 1 to 10 has relatively easier question and direct type of answer, and 11 30 have little bit difficult, little bit, not too much, little bit difficult question. Same is true for geology gate, common part, that I will discuss also. So what is your strategy? Solve the question which is 100% from your side that you are good in that question. And even you can read the question and do whole question in one time, but it is not feasible for this computer based exam, because you don't have all the pages. You have to skip one by one. And do one thing: if you are not sure to any question, even after solving, make a star there that you need to revisit this question again for a better solution. And there's a margin. I am giving you the margin of 1 to 3 question maximum. If you have a negative mark in this question, don't attempt too many questions in which you are not sure. What will happen if you have attempted 30 questions and you gain a good marks, but the negative mark will add up, will lower your ranking. So be careful. If you are attempting a question, if you are not sure, please do attempt it in a proper way. Don't attempt, otherwise it might be possible you are going to clear the exam, but just because of these negative questions in which you are not sure 100%, and then you will lose the marking. So this is the strategy, and let me highlight some point here, that this I used to see the questions from jam gate and CSIR path. What is that exactly? happening here. CSIR question a little bit on a higher side. They have the conceptual questions. GATE relatively less, but it too have a conceptual question. But in terms of JAM, it's little bit easy for BSc student if you are gone through the subject very carefully and very easily time to time. If you have devoted 2 to 3 hours every day from 2 years, you will easily crack the JAM in a very good marks. Even you can top the rank. So what I am suggesting here, if a question is very easy for you, okay, and then you say, oh, how come they ask a very good, very easy question in that one? This means it is a tricky question. You have to think carefully before solving the question. Sometimes it is really easy, but sometimes it is not. They wanted to check your IQ and they wanted to test your presence. What do you mean by presence here? Let me tell you something here. Presence is something like this one. You too have noticed this thing that you thought that they are asking this just like they are asking Miller indices, but you thought no, this is not the Miller indices they are asking base formula. So you have to think what they have asked it. What you are thinking, you shouldn't write there. This is the biggest part and biggest you can say weakness of the student right now. They are answering what they know. They are not answering what has asked to them. This is the biggest problem right now with the students. So what you have to do, sit calmly, read the question, write what is given, which type of formula is required, and what they are asking. It is not like that what you want what you know, what they are asking, this you have to reply on the answer sheet as well as in your life also. If you are sitting in the exam and giving viva or everything, listen carefully what they are asking. Don't think that they are asking this, so you answer it like this one. They will it will give you it will give an impression to them that you are not a good listener also. So listen carefully, understand, then answer. So it will save your time as well as your effort also. So more important, in the numerical part, we have a problem related to the conversion. Sometimes we are not able to convert the unit in which they ask the question. So you have to be very good in that one. If you are not good, please do let me know. I am trying to prepare a lecture on this one. So you will get benefited for that. Please send me the question in which you are having the problem of the conversion. Otherwise, I will sort out all the question from JAM and GATE, and then I will present with you with all these solutions. So you have to be very good in the conversion. For that, you can refer to physics book from 11th and 12th. In that, you have unit and dimension chapter. So you can go through with this one, and then you will be in a good position to solve the conversion part. So what will be your attempt to solve all these questions? Just like I told you in the JAM, let me tell you in more detail. So how you will attempt the questions for one by one. Okay, for related to JAM like this one, you have MCQ 1 to 10, then we have 11 to 30. This MCQ is relatively easy as compared to 11 to 30. However, it is also a little bit easy, but this is one time question, 1 to 10, one number question. If you know the subject, you can easily do the part. MSQ is relatively tough because in that you have to answer all the questions. Uh, you have to select the option, all the option which is right. You cannot, okay, if option is 1 and 2 both are right, you have to tick that 2. If you have corrected one, you will not get the mark. Okay, so partial mark is not acceptable in MSQ. So you have to mark all the correct answer. In the net portion, if I will go to the net portion from 41 to 50 is relatively easy as compared to 51 to 60. Or you can say from this 20 question, 10 or 5 questions are very easy. You can easily attempt and gain the number either from number 1 or number 2. It's not like that question number 1 is relatively tough as compared to 2 or vice versa. Same is true for gate also. If I will go with the gate questions, this common part, I have 1 to 25 questions, and then in that 1 to 25 question, 1 to 17 or 80 question are direct based question, and then we have 80 70 to 80 25 question is a numerical based question that you can easily attempt. So not a big deal. If you know the formula, you can easily attempt it. Now we have a problem related to the geology main part and geophysics main part. In that, what you have to do, go through the questions one by one and attempt. If you are not sure, don't attempt, keep it for later time. Attempt whatever you know first and you are 100% sure, so you will up your rank. After that, when you have the margin of 1 to 3 or maximum 5 question. Maximum is 5 is too much, 1 to 3 is the maximum margin. When you are 95% sure, then you can take the questions. But I will suggest you even that don't take any question in which you are not sure. If you are lucky enough, then you can do from your side, but I will not suggest you to do the same. So what I am telling to you, just make an arrangement in your home. Try to solve all the questions just like you are sitting in the exam. You can do this one by a mock test. It's already online. You can go and attempt the mock test. If you know how to do the mock test, you can visit to my videos from last years. The same thing you can do, how to attempt the mock test online. So you will have a confidence how to use the computer, online computer, how to do marking and everything, how to do answering the question, everything will be there. Even though after that you can sit in your home, give your 2 to 3 hour examination is there. Sit in your hall, try to solve the question just like you are going to solve in exam. So you will feel the anxiety. You shouldn't be nervous. You should be cool and calm during that exam. So this is the strategy to feel the environment of the exam in your home also. Okay. So after that, what you have to do after attending all this, be relaxed, and lastly, cross check all your question. Why I am telling you to cross check all your question? Because sometimes you think the answer is B and you tick the you thought that you already answered it as B, but when you recheck again, it by wrongly or by any mistake, it is C. The answer is click as C. So you have to check this one also. Sometimes you know the answer, but during the use of the computer, or it's used to happen a lot when you are not familiar with the desktop or laptop during the exam. Sometimes we used to give exam on mobile or some other device. So I will suggest you to give your exam on laptop, because it is not it is very good that you are going into in center. So center will provide you all the system. Go before time, so you will check your system, it is working properly or not, the mouse is correctly working or not, the screen is visible for you, everything you have to check, just like we used to check in our time on when we are giving exam physically. So my suggestion is you to attempt your exam, forget about the date, forget about all these ifs and buts, what is going on. Prepare your exam very carefully, and don't think that this part is not ready, this part is not ready. Whatever ready right now, it should be 100%. And I will suggest you again, if you are 100% sure in any topic, then move to another topic. Otherwise, don't waste your time. What you have given for the previous chapter or previous topic 5 or 6 hours, still you are not able to solve the question. This is a big question mark with you. But don't be nervous, keep calm. Time is very less, you cannot do much about it right now. So what you can do, go through all the questions, go through all the formulas, everything is there. I have already uploaded formula sheet on my Instagram, Telegram post, as well as the link is there. I will upload the link here also, so you can download all this formula and go through all this one. If you wanted to add some more formula in this one, do let me know, mail me, so I can add and make a bank of question, or make a bank of formula sheet, everything, and it will be with you. It is totally free of cost, no charges for that one. So with this lecture, I'm just winding up here, and I will meet you with another lecture. Best of luck and do good in your exam. Thank you.